Hi, this is Eric, and welcome back to Stockholm's Groove. We've just heard the song Be Creative by the blonde Plutoz. So thank you, ladies, so much for being on Stockholm's Groove again. Really enjoyed the song a lot, and I know that we have many things to talk about. If you want to watch their first interview, just click at the bottom. But thank you so much for the song Be Creative, and I know we're going to get to that, but I want to ask you a little bit about the tour that you've been on.
Okay,
Can you tell us a little bit about like where you were and how it started, and maybe some things that you learned along the way?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I had the idea first of on the map tour. Well, the name came a bit later, but I've had this idea about really wanting to put together a tour with female artists.
Yeah.
And also because I know myself how hard it is to get an audience to come to your show, especially if you're not established when you're an underground artist. So I really wanted to...
And also just to get a gig.
Yeah,
Can be
how
tough.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put together 3 acts, and well, I started with me and Juanette spoke, but I started talking about it like a long time ago. It would be fun to tour together, and then I talked a bit with Lana, and me and Rebecca have talked a lot, and then it just became that we started working together on it, and then we've basically been playing around loads of pubs now around Stockholm at Södermalm,
Yeah.
which is a very sort of popular place.
Södermalm, you played several places, and
Yeah.
actually Södermalm's the first place that we saw you play.
Exactly.
And that was really fun night, and I'm quite excited about what you're doing. And for those of you watching Stockholm's Groove, you'll see the blonde Plutoz and the other 2 artists that they mentioned. You'll see them in a row. So within 3 weeks, you'll have seen the ladies who are on your tour. And wow, what a great idea! So you played in Södermalm. Where are maybe some other places that you played here in Sweden?
We played also at Solna. We
Okay.
were part of it was
Rock mot cancer.
Rock mot cancer.
Oh
yeah.
wow, awesome.
So that was a really fun thing to be part of, to help us. So
Good-
getting
good
money.
cause.
Yeah, good cause. So yeah, that was really fun.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. So the song "Be Creative." Let's just talk a little bit about that. How did you write the song? How did you become inspired to write that?
Well,
I think so.
it first started, when we were playing around with keyboards really on the computer with sound effects,
Yeah.
and it kind of came by accident, the chorus, and then I guess the message came later, where it's just a bit about spiritual warfare, and you see so much on TV that tells you this is how you should be and this is how you should
Society.
live, and a lot of it isn't the best message. There's a lot of peer pressure, I think. So the song is just basically about, how do you really feel, and are you happy this way, and
Yeah.
think bigger, be more creative, listen to your hearts, and you might be surprised,
Wow.
if you open up to other possibilities, and dare to be yourself, dare to say no. It's harder to say no than it is to say yes.
Absolutely.
And that's
Yeah.
We have a message also in the what you call the stick, where we sing "Pray for the mind, heart, body, and soul," and that comes from like protect your mind and your heart and the body and soul,
Body and
because
soul.
it's so easy in this world that we live in. I mean, it is a fallen world, and it's so easy that evil can try to, how do you say?
Just to protect yourself and be wise. And, it's something that our dad used to say at the end of every prayer growing up, because we'd pray before we'd go to sleep, and he'd always say, pray for the mind and the body and the spirit.
Wow.
So that we put it in the song, because it ultimately
Wow.
comes down to that. Protect your mind and your heart.
So what you take in, exactly.
Yeah.
I really enjoy your creative process, and what I really like, and I hope that the viewers, as they watch your first interview, hope you need to do that, and this interview, and if you've seen the Blonde Plutoz play live, you see that they write about from a passionate heart, things that really, really matter to them. So as a singer-songwriter, I think that that's vital, and I see that coming out through your music, and I think that's why it's so good. And the other week, me and my family, we were at Mr. and we heard a band that sounded similar. We're like, is that the Blonde Plutoz?
Oh, cool.
So you have your sound, which I think is another thing for our creatives who are watching this to aspire to. So you are inspiring others with your songs. So with the tour, is the tour over or is it going to continue? Can you talk a little bit about that?
This is actually our last concert together.
Okay.
So we've had altogether 12 concerts, 12 shows with this tour. The goal was to have 8, but we were blessed with 4 more. So it's just been a really fun summer, and it's been a really interesting journey. I've learned so much because I took care of all the booking.
Okay.
So not only have I been an artist, I've been a booker, and I've had to, when the girls have been upset, I've been the one they've talked to.
Oh wow!
To
Yeah.
give them, to bring them up again, encourage them that no, it's going to be a good show. So it's been a really interesting journey, and I'm really grateful that I did, and that God pushed me to do it. That I didn't give up, So it's been really interesting, and I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah.
So I hope to see that opens more doors and see what's next to come.
But never say never.
Yeah.
It would be cool. It would be cool to perhaps go to other parts in Sweden. We sort of talked about it, but it's a bigger organization in that case.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Thank you for encouraging others to just go for it.
Yeah.
And you have to work hard, as you know.
Exactly. I mean, I think I probably contacted 50 places and got 12 calls. So it is hard. But I think if one just keeps pushing and being really, really stubborn, it will happen.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's about. It's just being stubborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last question. Just tell us where we can find out more about the Blonde Plutoz. Obviously, your Facebook page, which we have a link for that, and maybe where we can hear more of your music.
Well, that's sort of what we want to focus on this autumn. We're going to start working with a guy called Edwin Negussi, who works at Chimney.
Yeah, Chimney, I think it's called.
Chimney. So we have a plan or a year where we're going to start recording together and doing more music. So that's sort of our focus, that we want to record.
An EP with like 5 songs is the goal for the autumn, but we don't want to stop gigging, of course.
No, we're going to.
But we need a lot of more material so that people can listen other than at the shows.
Cool. As soon as you have your EP done, please let us know,
Absolutely.
and we will promote that. And our viewers really would want to have a copy of that.
Absolutely.
So we want to say thank you so much to the Blonde Plutoz. Thank you for the song "Be Creative." And real quick, I think they want to introduce the band.
Absolutely,
so why don't you guys come up and just say a quick hey and what your name is and what you do in the band. Hey man, have a seat right here. And we'll start with you. Just have a look right there and tell them your name and what you do in the band.
Well, I'm basically the bass player, I guess, and that's pretty much it.
And if I had hair, I would want to have hair like you, but I can't. So awesome, man.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look
John.
right here.
I'm John. I'm the drummer and also brother of these two.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
I'm not
Awesome.
a family member.
And
But
also, I'm a brother of him as well.
Yeah.
In some way.
Brother from another mother.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Well, they are the Blonde Plutoz.
Yes.
Please go to their Facebook page and check and thanks so much for watching Stockholm's Groove.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.